Matt, thanks. Arkansas or Michigan? That's the question the U.S. Air Force is asking itself on where to add a new foreign military pilot training center. But before a decision can be made, the Air Force has got to hear from the public.
5 News reporter Michael Wilson was at that meeting tonight at the Fort Smith Convention Center, where it did just that. He also has a timeline of when a decision could be made.
Well, hundreds attended tonight's meeting. The first half was standing room only, but a decision won't be made until next spring.
Lifelong member of this community's support of this mission for Fort Smith, Arkansas.
That was the general consensus Wednesday night. Not one negative comment.
We are the military, Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Fort Smith, the River Valley.
10 miles south, we are preparing for your arrival.
And the state of Arkansas pleading with the Air Force to bring Singapore fighter jets to the 188th.
I want to formally invite the United States Air Force to locate this mission in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
The training center would bring more than 300 pilots and their families to Fort Smith with an economic impact of close to $1 billion a year.
This community will be ready to house, bed down, with housing, health care, education.
The Air Force hosted Wednesday's meeting to discuss the potential environmental impact the training center could have.
Noise impacts, looks at socioeconomic impact, air quality impact.
Supporters say, bring on the noise.
We accept noise, we love noise.
We are fully committed to making sure those mitigation strategies and that we're a good partner to the Air Force. We're already working with OLDCC.
And earlier we mentioned Michigan because that's an alternative spot for the training center, and the Air Force will hold a similar meeting there next week, and then in October they will host a virtual meeting before making their decision next spring. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Michael Wilson, 5 News.
All right, Micah, thanks. A big achievement.